I'm a cowboy, I'm a steel horse I ride, and I'm wanted, dead or alive. I'm a cowboy, I'm a steel horse I ride, and I'm wanted. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. We are going to take a look tonight. Took a little trip down to the Flats last night on Father's Day, the night that the Cavs finally won a championship. First championship Cleveland's won in how many years? 52?
54.
Awesome. What a great night. Anyway, I took my kids downtown, and here we are looking at the bridges of downtown in downtown Cleveland. And Mater, if you guys remember, a couple episodes back was asking me all about lift bridges. So I thought this would be a fun time for us to get downtown and take a look at the lift bridges. And we just, as luck would have it, we ran into a lake freighter. And you can see here in these video clips, the freighter coming down the river. So we also got to catch a bridge in action. It wasn't a train bridge, it was a road bridge. But anyway, we did get some video footage of that. So I'm going to go ahead and let the audio roll here. Enjoy the rest of the little clip here, and then we'll get back into the truck simulator. Thanks, guys. Wave,
Buddy, wave. Yeah. That's the instruction of the safety of the day. I didn't see seagulls and skipping around. I don't think it's seagulls that just like sit on the ground. Thank you, Jim. Say hi, Jim. What are those?
That wasn't the engine. That was the guy beeping the horn at you guys saying hi.
You know what those are? Yeah.
How does it beep that loud?
So he's going out onto the lake, John.
Feet. That's how big it is. Those are feet. Each one of those is
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, since it doesn't have a name on it, it just says Manitowoc. I bet it's the only ship they have. It's probably a small company.
It hails from Cleveland. Look, it's a Cleveland ship.
That's a seagull.
Yep.
That's a seagull making that noise.
Yeah.
Never heard a seagull make that.
That
water's
Stop. Hey, look, a plane.
No, this is regular water.
Is that a bird? Is it a plane?
Is it Superman?
It's a plane.
So see, John? Hey, John, look. See how it's going under that bridge? That's the train bridge, John. And then that goes down, and the trains can go across the bridge. They go up for the ships, and it goes down for the trains. See how that works? Put that rock down, buddy.
Yeah, the antennas are like feet from the bridge. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. They're probably 20 feet.
Maybe we should get back to the car.
No, this is fine where we're at.
That one's getting so nervous.
Hear the bridge? That's the bridge horn.
Is that like a slightly muted train horn they put on there?
Yep, look, there it goes. Oh, look at there it goes, John.
Why is going up? Why is
going
that
down.
thing, the entire thing coming down and that's going up?
But those are the counterweights. They said basically they're weighted so closely to each other that the bridge only requires like a little teeny bit of energy to go up and down.
It's got to be a
Because
that had to have been a pain to get over here, that weight.
because the weights weigh the same exact amount as the actual bridge. So it just takes a little teeny bit of energy to actually make it change like that.
Imagine how dense that metal is.
Probably
That steel, how dense it is. So it's probably filled with sand or something.
We're not crossing that, right?
Yeah, we're gonna cross it. We already crossed it once.
What do you think they'd put something inside there?
What?
Think they put something inside of it, or do you think it's actual full steel, like thick?
No, I think that's solid steel. Yeah.
Over there.
So that would stop a car, no doubt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dad, Kaka.
That would have stopped the train, is the question.
Kaka said sometime we can all go in there. It only cost like $5.
I'm filming, hence it's not good to stick your whole face in the camera.
Good to do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my show. Oh yeah. Feeling the love. We are back in the beast. I actually downloaded a couple Volvo mods for tonight. I was like, I'm going to get that out there and going to download the Volvo mods and going to play some truck sim and record. And guess what? None of the mods worked. I couldn't get any of them to show up. Oh well. I'll figure it out. In the meantime, we have done some upgrades to the Kenworth. I've added a huge spoiler up top. Instead of expanding the cabin, I figured I kind of like the spoiler idea better. We also painted the wheels so that they matched. And actually tonight we can, when we get to the dealer repair shop, we can add in our cool wheels. Got a license plate that says Fat Daddy. One of the other upgrades, I did upgrade to the Kenworth pipes. I gave in and just couldn't resist the chrome. Yeah, I'm going to play the truck sim. Yes, Mater, you want to come watch?
I like it.
You like it? You like it better than Dinosaur Train?
Yeah.
What the heck? Well, let's see where we are. I don't even know where I'm at. I've been playing. Okay, we just delivered a load.
It's cool.
I agree. Oh, my Steam controller shut off. Oh, god dang, I can't win. Oh, the battery's low. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, no, that's cool. That is a first. My controller actually started working. What's the matter, mate? What do you need? Can we go outside the truck?
Yeah.
We are outside the truck.
But how can we,
I think my batteries are probably going to die on my controller. All right, so let's take a look at the job market.
But how come you can't, the person can't go out of your truck?
Oh, like you mean on the farm sim, how I actually get out and walk around? Yeah, no, you can't do that. I don't know why. I'm not sure, honey. Oh, we're in Eureka. I thought we'd be in freaking... Oh, I guess we've seen most of Arizona. We're going to head back, obviously, towards Arizona, but we've delivered to a lot of places, including... Not Paige.
Daddy, can I go somewhere?
Now, one thing that they did do that I just noticed when I was driving around... Hold on, mate. They added all of this free... That used to be for Eureka. You could only get out going from Redding to Eureka. But now you can travel from Ukiah to Eureka. And Ukiah is a new city, I believe, on the map. San Rafael, I believe, was there before. I don't really remember. But I did take this route all the way up. This is Highway 101 through Ukiah into Eureka. So there's all new businesses here. Like we noticed earlier on, there's all this new path up south of Las Vegas. So they've added a bunch of new stuff into the game that wasn't there before. Obviously, we want to go to Holbrook again. Taking cars. They seem to like their cars in certain cities. Where the heck is Yuma? I mean, this could be the other one, but look at the price difference, man. And the dollars per mile are much higher. We're just doing this one. Man, but I want to go to places I haven't been. This doesn't really take us into much of Arizona, though. We're just going to... Unfortunately, though, this one only takes us right along 40, so we're not going to really see anything new that way either. But let's... what else could we do? Well... What the heck? When in doubt, go for the most money. Oh, the other thing, too, is... you're going to see when I hop in my route advisor here. Wait, I forget how to turn it on. Oh, I'm going to need to sleep, so maybe those jobs aren't even going to be there. Let's take a look at the map around us here. We're in Eureka. Now, there's no repair facility in Eureka, interestingly. And our job is going to be here, but I think we're going to miss it. So we need to actually go to the sleeping spot. We're just going to make it. So let's go ahead and get slept, and then we'll figure out our job for tomorrow. Have my wrong blinker on? Right? Oh, I got my hazards on. That's why. Come on. But look how nice that truck looks now with all that chrome on there. With the chrome wing and the chrome Kenworth. It just looks gorgeous. What a sweet truck. So we're back in the old Kenny. This is all new here. This was not in the game before. None of this stuff. Eureka was a lot smaller. Now we've added all this extra stuff into Eureka, and they've really kind of started developing this area. Just love this truck. Just a gorgeous rig. Yeah, so life's been good this week. Had a couple jobs. Had yesterday off, which was really nice. I didn't have any jobs on Thursday. Took my kids to the pool. We had some big storms come through, but with the pool that we go to is our rec center Unfortunately, there's been some like major mismanagement in our city. We have a really good city that we live in, but sometimes you get stupid things going on. And one of them was that they spent $700,000 on a public restroom that nobody uses. But we have a pool, an outdoor pool, that needs $800,000 in renovations. Instead of renovating the pool, they spend it on these stupid public bathrooms that really, they probably will rarely get used. So instead of, I mean, that's like huge mismanagement. No, you fix the pool first, and that's a money generator too, because people pay for pool passes. And wait a minute, you're gonna spend that money on a frickin' bathroom that's a free service for people? That, I mean, I understand it, but in a place where probably no one's ever going to use it, instead of getting the public pool first, no, you fix the pool, you generate the income, then you spend money on bathrooms. Oh my gosh. Just the dumbest thing ever. But that's the city we live in. And usually it's not like that. Medina's usually pretty up and up on stuff like that. But, oh wait, no, I need to go to the bed first. Crap, I was going in the wrong spot. Yeah, I can't see. And this idiot's going to stop right behind me. Come on. Hopefully nobody's there. I'm looking in my mirrors. Thanks to the new computer, I can usually see pretty well. Now, we still don't have amazing... This guy's going to run me over. Look at this. Amazing frame rates, but... When you guys see it, it ends up upscaling to 60, but for me, I'm getting about 43, 44. And that's while recording. So I didn't see much of an improvement, but whatever. That's just programming. And also, once again, when you record on your computer, it does take extra processing power. So when I'm not recording, I'm getting like fluid 60, 70 frames a second. But when I am recording, it slows it down. So anyway, our public pool that we go to with the kids, that I take my kids to, is an indoor pool. So when we have storms go through, we can still swim, and it's kind of cool because you get these huge windows, and you see this giant storm like blowing over, but yet we're still allowed to be in the pool. So now let's see what's available, because this is... I'm looking at the mirror. Oh, I should probably... Yeah. They also changed the engine sounds. Listen to the purr. And that high-pitched sound, the turbos. That's, I'm imagining this is turbo aspirated. Okay, so let's take a look here and see what's on the job market now that we really have our timing with our sleep. And unfortunately, it's middle of the night. Sorry, guys. What else we got? Now we could go to Phoenix. Oh, wait, no, we need things that are here, though. So it's the same jobs. We got Yuma and we got the cars. So that's good. There's still 8 hours left on the job, so we'll have a little extra time built into our delivery, though. It'll probably take us 2 days to get there. But see, now we're starting to make the money. Now, what I was trying to get at early in the video, and I kind of forgot to continue the story about I couldn't find the advisor. And I got excited about swimming, and in typical Arthur fashion, I completely lost my train of thought. You'll notice that I only have $69,000. Well, what happened to the rest of my money? Well, the good news is I paid off my loan. So I now have no loan outstanding. And I've decided I always, in this game, take out loans to buy things. I think we're going to do it the old-fashioned way. We're going to work our tail off and buy upgrades that way and have no debt. Let's see how it goes. Now, I think in the economy of scales, we probably won't make that much more money, because if you think about the loan, it's, well, but you lose some money, but it's not a ton of money. Actually, you know what? No, now that I think about it, you might be better off doing the loan. And why is that? Because the more drivers you have driving for you, the quicker... Let's see. No, I don't want to... What? The more quickly you're going to be making more money. So you actually might be better off taking taking a loan out. So maybe we'll do that. We'll see what we can find. I don't know if I can do anything more from the truck. I think I have to go to somewhere else and buy a garage and stock that garage with semis. Which we can do. We have time. This is going to be a longer episode, though, so I'll probably run out of things to talk about halfway there. I think I totally am missing. I need to recombobulate here. I'm kind of confused. All right, there we go. Oh, and somebody said to do this, too. So there's a new setting that came out that I missed. Under gameplay, see, fatigue, yes. Traffic offense, yes. Route advisor, show truck limit, route advisor, automatic parking dialogue, keep route advisor hidden, invert mouse, rain, probability, parking skilled parking, show navigation, always. Somebody said somewhere, trailer stability, yes. Braking. Oh, we could turn up the braking intensity. Now, I wonder if we could turn that down. I'm going to turn it up a hair because I feel like I can never stop. But I don't want it to be too much, so we'll mess around with that a little bit. Automatic blinker. Somewhere in here, we should be able to set the advanced attachments. And I know it's part of the patch that we got, and I missed it. Advanced trailer coupling. There we go. All right, so let's see how this goes. So we're going to hop out of the truck. I can't really see what I'm doing, so I need to... In real life... You'd never let them see you do this. But it's also, in real life, it's easier to see in your mirrors what you're doing. Mostly. I've never done advanced trailer coupling, so I don't know what to expect. Other than, we should be able just to get it, right? Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, it's like real life. Press T to finish the coupling. Awesome. Okay, that is really cool. So... I can't remember who told me that, but please leave a comment and thank you again. I'm terrible with shout-outs, man. I got to write this stuff down before I do episodes. That's one of my problems. I'm so disorganized. But that was a viewer suggestion. So if you're the viewer that suggested that, please I'm giving you a spiritual shout-out right now. Thank you for your help in setting that up. Now, I don't know how it goes undoing it, but that's pretty cool. So you actually have to you have to actually get it into the fifth wheel before you can couple it. And I like that. That makes it a little more realistic. And that also works for Euro Truck Simulator too. So if you're a Euro Truck player, you can get in there and turn that on. I've been hitting the brakes a lot. You can see our brake pressure is really low there. So now we are ready to hit the road. And it's already getting... Looks like 4 o'clock in the morning. So the good news is we're actually going to see quite a bit of our trip because the sun will be coming out. However, yeah, because our next sleep cycle should be later in the day. So I think, or maybe it's earlier. I don't know. So anyway, there will be no loan payment today. This is the first day I paid my loan off right before I started this episode. So there will be no loan payment. And so all the money we make is money that we make. Except for tickets, accidents, and repair expenses. But like I said, at some point along this road trip, in fact, we can even look now. I don't think I can buy any garages or do anything like that. So, pardon me. If I look at my company manager, I think we just have the one garage in San Francisco. It's a large garage. There's no more option to upgrade it. So we are full up. Look at all these cool trucks. And so, yep, there's my garage right there. So we'll have to take a look. As we pass cities, we'll see if we can find any garages for sale and buy one and open up a new business there. Because, like I said, the sooner you can get trucks rolling, and we're going to buy just cheap trucks for our employees, and then I'll upgrade them as we start making lots of money. But the goal is to get as many trucks on the road as possible, day cabs or whatever, you know. Most of the drivers that we hire are going to be noobs. They're not going to be able to go very far anyway. So you don't have to feel bad about buying them day cabs because they're not going to be finding anything longer than a day trip anyway. I forget who was telling me back in the day they used to have a flat or a Mack truck that had no bed, and they would put a plank across the seats and sleep that way. Oh, man. Talk about a sore back. Ugh. You have to sleep on your side for sure. Somebody's got a beacon going. Did you see that? And this will be our colossal truck for the next couple of weeks. And once again, I'll continue working on the mod trucks, but we don't really need. I mean, I love this truck. This is probably my. I think out of the game so far, I've enjoyed the newer Kenworth, and I like the way that the GPS is laid out in the newer one better. But I just love this truck. I mean, it's just this is like the best truck ever. It's so cool. I really hope they come out with that new Peterbilt soon. I don't know if they're going to or not. They haven't said anything about adding any additional trucks to the game. Now, we do have, once again, the mod trucks, but I want them to add their own trucks, man. I don't want Argosies. I want, like, new trucks. So it looks like we're going to head the San Rafael route this time. Oh, no, Ukiah. Yeah, okay, so we're going... This is all new freeway here. We're going down the... straight down 101. So it's mostly a forested route. There's some real pretty parts, though. You're going to see here, we're going to get into some mountains. And it's real pretty. It's a nice new route. And it's great. And you'll also see here, I want to show you this. As this truck has been driven, I'm up to 7 miles per gallon in this truck, which is really good. That's the highest I've had in any truck so far. So I think we just needed to drive it. Now, you'll notice that the other driver put a lot of miles on this truck, so maybe it just had to break in. This truck now has 25,000 miles on it, so those drivers really put a lot of miles on them, and that's good. That means they're working for me. But what a great truck. I did also, there comes the sun. Sun's on its way up. You can see here some pretty valleys and stuff. We're driving into the mountains here, though. Interestingly, the truck is just kind of, it's not working too hard, so we're on flat ground, but we're going to start, you can see here, we're going to start climbing. Hear the engine kicking in. I did upgrade the interior of this truck also, so I added the pipes. I added a that spoiler up on top. I added the Fat Daddy license plate because I am a fat daddy, and then I also added the interior upgrade. I did get the wood paneling inside. I went from the gray interior to the wood paneled gray interior. Now this truck does have a retarder on the transmission, and I had forgotten that I put that on there. So not only does it have the engine brake, but it also has the transmission retarder, which is cool. I thought I bought one for the other truck, but I guess I didn't. Maybe it's not offered with the newer Kenworth. But just the sound of this engine, this thing just has such a great sounding growl to it. It's all metallic sounding. And you can hear that turbo lag too. That, or that turbo whistle anyway. How are we doing? I didn't check my gas. How are we doing on gas? Where's my gauge? It's been a couple days. Should probably know where that one is. Let's see. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. There's my brake pressure. Where the heck is the fuel gauge on this truck? I'll find it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Over to the right next to the clock. Fuel gauge. Now you can see here we're getting into the mountains. Real pretty area. Kind of Yosemite-ish looking, though I don't think this is by Yosemite National Park. I think that's on the other side. That's kind of in the middle of the state, like between Nevada and... I think if you go to Yosemite and you go up over the top of the mountains and get on the other side, you're into Nevada. Nevada. We should probably take that road at some point, though, because that'll fill in part of the map that shows gray there. It's going to be hard to get back in, though. Oh, crap, this guy slowed down. As you can see here, though, it's real scenic. So this is all new, and I thought that was exciting that they added some of these little routes in that they didn't have before. I mean, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it was here, but I'm pretty positive that this was not here before. And I talked to Tank Cop, and he was like, "No, I don't think it's there." So. I'm pretty sure this is all new. I mean, heck, how many times did I come to Eureka and I never took this route? But then again, I could have always come. No, I'm positive this is all new. Look, there's campers over there. Look at like a little campground. Yosemite. And we're coming into Ukiah. I don't think there's much in Ukiah, but let's check the map. If it has a repair store... No. Shoot, it doesn't. I'm sure sometime we'll get a delivery to Ukiah. But now we'll take some time to see the rest of Arizona, if we can. I mean, at this point I'm going to start working for money, though, so I need to start making more money and getting the company growing and all that stuff. So there's no garage in Ukiah, so nothing to start there. Time is it? 7:15. Airplane just flew over. Not sure what that was. Just saw a quick glimpse of it. So now you can see my new interior too. I did get the wood grain interior, and the leather doors. The cabin also looks nicer. Like I think it upgrades the whole cabin and stuff. So that was pretty cool. I think like somebody else said, you're actually better off buying the truck with all the goods initially. You make more money that way, or save more money that way. If you buy it in pieces parts, like you upgrade stuff, it actually costs you more. But it is what it is. Especially if you change the configuration, the exterior portion of the truck, because then you lose your paint job and you lose all those other things that go along with that. So. But this is just my truck now. I love this truck. Plus the flame job. I mean, it's a winner. So our next stop will be San Rafael. And San Francisco. Or Stockton maybe next, and then eventually. I don't think we're going to continue down the 101, though. I think we're going to break off and continue heading towards Stockton. What's up there, Mater? Hi, kiddo.
Daddy, do you like dinosaurs?
Do I like dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Yeah. They kind of scare me. I don't think I'd want to see a real dinosaur. He'd probably be ready to eat my head off.
Is it cute how you're gonna do it?
I don't think I don't get the feeling that dinosaurs were like nice. I think they basically like to eat each other, like Jurassic Park. And if they saw people, they would eat people. We'd be very soft, easy targets, and delicious and chewy, like M&Ms. That's right. So now we're going to head off to the repair facility here. I know it's not part of the route, but we've got some time. I'm probably going to end up being late on this trip. What, honey? But what? Yeah, all the dinosaurs are dead. Though, you know, I mean, they are related to or direct descendants of current lizards. I don't know. That's a big question. Well, they're lizards, and you know there are still big lizards in the world. Some of them are huge. Like the Komodo dragons can kill buffalo and stuff like that. They'll bite them and then wait for them to die, and then they'll eat them.
Yeah, I know.
And they're huge. Komodo dragons are big.
Are Komodo dragons real?
Yep. Yes, they are. And they're nasty.
Do they eat people?
I'm sure if they could get their teeth on people, they would. They can be pretty aggressive, but I don't think I've ever heard of somebody being eaten by a Komodo dragon, but I've definitely heard of people being eaten by snakes. Like boa constrictors and stuff occasionally will eat people.
They can eat people.
What?
They can eat people.
They can. Yep, they eat deer. They eat some big animals. The pythons, like the boa constrictors and pythons. Any kind of constrictor.
Do they eat dinosaurs?
Well, they are related to dinosaurs for sure. I mean, they're all lizards. All right, so here's the repair store. Erk.
This dinosaur?
Whether you, it depends on your point of view. If you're a creationist, then you know, like myself, you tend to believe that they were. It's a different story than what but general science will tell you that they turned into birds in general. But there are still lots of lizards. I wasn't there. All right, so we're going to change the back wheels now. I think I have the paintable wheels. We always end up talking because he loves dinosaurs, man. I don't know why I can't pan the camera. What the heck? There we go.
This dinosaur's real?
Yeah? You like that dinosaur?
But the real one.
I think it's not that. I think it's this. Ooh, there we go. Here's the paintable one. Now the downside is I think the hub is not paintable. Hold on here. Let's see. So the hub stays silver, so there's more to it, but I like that. I think we're going to go with that. I don't mind the chrome. Durod. What if we did orange? Eh.
It's dumb.
Orange is dumb.
Yeah, but
That's harsh.
But it's kind of my favorite color.
I don't know. I like orange. I think that looks kind of cool, and we'll put it on the front too. I wish you could paint the cap though.
Oh, I
Nope.
got a great idea.
That's no good. What's your great idea there, mate?
What if you do one of those?
That's your great idea. If I use one of those.
Yeah.
John, you're freaking cute. Uh-oh. I need to go back to this one and go here, and then we need to take our preset, and we're going to say, let's see, keep as preset. And then we go to this one, and we go down to our covers, and we're going to go to here, boop, and we're going to say use preset, and then we're going to go to the nuts. Ouch, that hurt. And then we're going to say use preset.
How can you close those?
And then we're going to go to the front of the truck.
How come you never close those when you undo it?
How come you never what?
Close those.
I can't. What? Oh, that's going to look cool. There we go. Adding some orange into our lives. Orange, you glad?
Orange blood.
I don't know. I'm not in love with that. We'll try it though. We'll see what that looks like.
Orange, Daddy. Daddy, I think you're in love with orange.
I kind of like that. I don't know. Orange is like the opposite color of blue, but I'm not loving it. I like it on the back. I don't like it on the front. So maybe if we do this, if we do a blue hub, this blue, and then we do the nuts orange. And that'll tie it in without being like totally overdone. And now let's take a look at the paint job.
Orange. I like orange.
This is going to be like a really long episode of
I like kind of,
the forever.
I like kind of orange.
I like the fact that you can change your paint.
I like three kind of orange.
Play.
Daddy, the real...
There we go. And then that adds in.
The real green planet. It's a real...
That looks so cool.
It's a real green...
Though I want to switch these. I want to use, let's see,
Oh, fuck.
maybe like that. No, I'm not as in love with that. No, it's not bad. I like them reverse though. I want to use this, and then once again go back to this.
Do that one.
Do that one like that.
Yeah.
I like it because it keeps the white highlights. That's pretty sweet.
Do it.
One more thing. Man, I just get so picky on this. I want the hub. Let me try this. No, let's maybe this. Would this be on this? No. No. Dang, it's so hard to get it. What was that? Bummer. No, that's got to be a different blue.
Daddy, I heard a ding-dong noise.
Ding dong.
I heard one outside.
I'm a ding dong.
Ding, ding, ding. Wow.
It was loud.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oops. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So, we've done a little upgrade here. Made it look a little cooler. Keep evolving. The truck is like the dinosaurs. We're not going to go there. All right, so anything else that we can do? I'm not going to spend $51,000 on a motor upgrade. What's the actual cost? $22,000. No, it does not worth it. Happy with there. Happy with that. Happy with this. Happy with that. Happy, happy, happy. Okay, so we're done. So confirm order. Boop, $500. And we've upgraded. We've repaired and upgraded. Let's get back on the road.
I like trucks more than that.
Oh, and my joystick turned off.
I like
Let's see if we can recover.
I like trucks more than dinosaurs.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to. There we go. John, can you tell Ryan I need 2 new batteries for my joystick? Go tell him. Go tell Ruru. Say, Dad, tell him they're in my GoPro bag. Say, Daddy needs 2 AA batteries from his GoPro bag. Oh, jackknife. Go tell him. Yeah, go get him. Go get him, boy. Go get him. Let's see. Does San Rafael have a business we can buy?
GoPro bag. Where's your
Yeah, tell him it's in my GoPro bag. Yep.
Where is it?
What is this? What do those symbols mean? I can never... Information. There we go. Recruitment agency. What's the symbol we're looking for? Garage for sale. Anything here? I'm looking along our route. No garage for sale there. Sacramento has one. You think Fresno would have one? Yeah, it does, but it's way off the road. Bakersfield. We're going into Bakersfield. Bakersfield has one. There we go. Okay, so we're going to head to Bakersfield. To Baker Street. With our new orange flame truck. We need to get a screenshot of that. It's so loud when I'm outside of the truck. Oh, look at those wheels. Yeah! Sweet! Alright, let's get a picture of those wheels. Hang on. We gotta go into photo mode. I'll be back. Alright, back on the road. I'll quit messing around. Look at how long this truck is. It is funny how long these... the elongated frame. Yeah, see, now the brakes feel like they're a little too grippy. We'll try one more time here, and I may adjust that. This is like a night of adjustments. New truck settings, new map settings, new business, banking. Got all kinds of stuff going on here. Yeah, it's a little too strong, so I need to go about halfers. We'll fix it in a minute here. Get off the turn here. Okay, so my complaint is that the brakes are now too strong. It's funny how they're just a little bit of difference. So we're going to go back just like to there. That's good. And I'll fix that in the Euro truck because I've been complaining about it. I didn't realize you could have a slider. Yeah, that's a little more realistic. That felt like a slam. I slammed on the brakes and it did slow down, but it took a little bit. And I think that's a little bit more how it would really be. So I'm real happy with this truck. Like I said, I could go for 25 more horsepower. They're both Cummins diesels. Speaking of long-lasting engines, I was working at I picked up a rental car, and it wasn't a rental car, it was a loaner car. They were working on Mark's car again in the shop, and they gave me a like a 2000 Dodge Durango, and the thing had 300,000 miles on it. I'm like, what? It ran fine. It was running like a top. It had some rust spots, and obviously things were breaking in the inside, but it's a I was impressed that the thing was still running as well as it was. I'm not a huge Dodge fan, but once in a while you find a good one, you know. The reason I'm down on them, Fiat has been bought out by Dodge, and they're, you know, obviously offering these cute little cabriolets and stuff like that. And Mark is always attracted to these like funky little cars. So he's been thinking about, now that he's got his car back up and working, he's thinking about trading it in and getting something different. Because I've told him, you know, he's got that, you know, it's a cool car, the Buick Riata, but it, like I've said before, he's had electric problems, and it still has a little light coming on here and there saying that there's electrical problems. And I'm like, I don't know, Mark, you might want to, you know, get rid of it while the getting's good, you know, and get something a little more reliable. So he's looking at the Fiat. I'm like, I don't know, Mark. So I did some research online, and come to find out that Fiat's like one of the worst rated. It is the worst rated car by Consumer Reports. They're like, this is the worst car on the market. Do not buy one of these Fiats. Like, they're terrible. So I thought that was funny. I was like, well, I guess it's not going to be that car, Mark. Sorry. He always likes cars that are like terrible rating. What are you going to do? So that's good. So we'll buy a garage in Sacramento. Hopefully we'll have enough money to buy the garage and 3 trucks. I don't think we will. We'll probably have enough to get 2 trucks. Like I said, we're gonna get the cheapest ones we can find. I'm not real brand particular. No sleeper cabs though. We're just going for straight up. Maybe a little bit of horsepower upgrade. Like, I don't know though. We'll see. As far as I'm concerned, for them, a truck is a truck, especially if they're a noob driver. And to be honest with you, in reality, it doesn't really help you in the game. Pretty sure the speed limit's going to go down. Yeah. So anyway, the drivers don't really care if you give them sleeper cabs or not in the game. I think in the old days, like in the original 18 Wheels of Steel, it actually made a difference if you gave your driver a sleeper cab. If his truck didn't have a sleeper cab, there would be hotel expenses, and there would also be like fees and stuff like that, and they would stop longer when they would stop. So in the older versions of the game, it actually made sense to get the sleeper cab on the truck, but in this current version, it doesn't. Oh, I thought I had a night horn. Where's that? What is it? K? J? Nope. I don't want to scare anybody, but nope. It's the regular horn. Is it N? Yeah, that was pretty red. What are you going to do? Come on, they gave me 2 seconds to get through the light. Screw you, all of you. I'm going for it. How are we doing on sleep? We're doing good on gas. I've got, let's see, 21 hours of trip left. 46 hours to get it there. Plenty of time. 5 hours of drive time. We'll keep going. I think we'll probably buy that location and then sleep there, because I think it's a little further out. Yeah, I do like that orange flame. It gives it just a hair of the flames, just a little bit more definition. Where am I going? Look how awesome that truck looks, man. That sounds horrible. It's not at all what a truck horn sounds like. It's real metallic and kind of weak sounding, like digital sounding. Oh my gosh. Okay, no right on red today, I guess. Well, we'll see. Maybe it'll clear up a little bit, but... Well, that guy's going to take his time, so we're going to go. That worked out perfect. And so now we're on the 99. Speed limit should go up here. Yeah, 55. And so we've left whatever borough that was. Oh, I've got a wedding tomorrow. I am just not in the mood. It's going to be 90 degrees. Second frickin' 90-degree wedding in a row, man. It's only June. Unbelievable. It's been like 60s all week. It's going to be frickin' 90 degrees on Saturday. I'm like, are you kidding? Second week in a row. At least most of the photography is going to be indoors, but it's like, oh, man, you got to be kidding me. What's up, Cha? Yeah, once this episode's over, I will. Truck Sim. I think so. He does not have all the mods that I have, honey. He will not. He won't be able to join our farm. We've got too many mods going. Cha, you were so funny. We could. We'll see. What? Excellent. I'll call you down when we're ready to record, okay, P? So, ooh, I'm really speeding. I don't mind going a mile or two over the speed limit, but I'm sure in California they nail you to the wall if you don't obey the speed limit exactly. So we're going to expand tonight. I can feel my belt spreading out already. Whoops. Turn them wipers on. So now this game's getting fun because we're going through several different regions, different looks. Vegas looks different from Arizona, looks different from California. I think we're exiting the southern part of the state. So we're down in, I can't tell, are we heading south right now? Let's see here. $18. How much time do I got left before I have to sleep? 4 hours. We're doing good. How do I change? No, I don't remember. It doesn't matter. I mean, we'll see where we're at when we get there. I'm pretty sure this is the route where we go through the southern part of the state and come out into Arizona by the train bridge with the park train. Hey, Ev, can you get me some ice water, hon? While you're in there digging ice out? I need ice wassa. Yep, so we're passing downtown Fresno and heading for Bakersfield on the 99 South. Pretty cool stuff. It is funny how dry everything is. I do, as I drive through Ohio, go into, oh, did you make Kool-Aid? Awesome. Oh, it's perfect, Evelyn. Nice job. I'm very appreciative of the one thing that Ohio has, and that's lots of fresh water. If was it SHTF? If that day ever comes, we have fresh water sources in our backyard. Hopefully that doesn't happen ever. But I know there's already, major water problems out west, and it's only going to get worse, As more and more people fill up the planet, it's going to get worse. And I know I'm a primary offender. I have 6 children. And after the way our families turned out, I don't think any of them are going to want to have kids. Do you blame them? Look at this train. We're pacing the train right there. That's cool. Oh, one thing that I noticed they added too is the trains now have headlight beams. So you can see that train there. It's actually got a headlight beam coming off of it. I don't know if that's real realistic during the day, but it looked really cool at nighttime. So I just thought I'd share that with you. Here's Bakersfield. Hey, Santa Clara. What the heck? I thought we were stopping in Bakersfield. But I guess not. We're stopping somewhere else. What? Let me take a look here at the map. I'm getting a little concerned now that we're not gonna... Oh no, we're coming up on Bakersfield. Okay, so it's real soon. And actually the stop will be appropriate because it should be time for us to go to sleep. So long, farewell, Auf Wiedersehen, good night. Hopefully we will not have any accidents. You know how things go on my channel. Actually, I've been pretty good as of late. Haven't had too many fender benders. Well, maybe a couple, but it hasn't been too bad. I'm gonna start bleeding off speed here. Oh, talk about timing. My friend, I know you're tired, but here we are in Bakersfield. Right where we wanted to be. Erk! Brakes still might be a little tight. I just got to get used to not having to pull them all the way in when I put the brakes on. I can pull them part way and not slam them all the way down. Where is it to we're headed? Headed to where is? We are. Where is to headed we are to is? Near. Far. Yeah, how many times have we seen those gates in the last couple of weeks? Now that I'm going to between Arizona and Eureka on every single trip, and you guys haven't, you've missed, obviously enough that I made enough money to pay my loan off. I did do several trips back and forth and made hundreds of thousands of dollars. I've been through Bakersfield like 60 times now. But now we got a spot to stop and rest. Bakersfield's kind of the halfway point, I think, because we still have how much time left to go? 15 hours, so it's not, I mean, we're probably still going to have to rest one more time, but I don't know. Once we get into those other states, because you can speed and you don't have to go 55 miles an hour, we actually make up a lot of time. So the GPS is oftentimes 2 or 3 hours slow because it says 15 hours away, but we might actually only be like 11 hours away, so we'll actually make up time and be able to beat our sleep needs. So I heard tale that you guys were selling a shop here. What was this about? Let's take a look. Truck headquarters. All right, well, let's have a look-see. I can't afford to buy it, and I will. Watch this. We're going to go to the bank. We're going to take out a loan for $400,000 and $500,000. Boom. We owe a lot of money. But we can repay it, no problem. And now we're going to go to the back out to our garage. Boop. And we're going to go back again. Boop. Do you really want to buy this garage? Why, yes. So there goes $180,000. My truck is rolling out of the gate as the animation is happening. I'm going to have an accident. Thanks. Should have put my parking brake on, huh? Well, let's see if we actually had an accident. I'm not sure. Let's get this truck pulled in. Sweet. All right, we're in this garage. We have no drivers and no trucks, so we need to go to the truck manager. Actually, we need to go to truck dealers. How much money do we have left? Oh, we still have almost $400,000 left. So we're going to go to buy online. We're going to check out Kenworth and Peterbilt. Buy online. So far, Peterbilt's cheapest offering, and let's grab this and customize. Looks like about 120. We're going to really strip these things down. Anything that can come off is going to come off. 370 horsepower, crappy transmission, crappy interior. Any cheaper paint? Nope. This is as cheap as they get. Yeah, there's nothing on there. I mean, it's really pretty much that's it. So their cheapest offering is $120,000. Look at Kenny. We're going to buy online, 119. So really, it's a matter of preference, huh? Because neither of these are. It looks like the Kenworth, the 680, the T680 duty day cabin is more expensive. So let's see what we can do here. Customize configuration. 16,000. Blah. 370. No cheaper paint jobs. All right, so really, I think I'm going to go with the Kenworth, what I'm driving right now. What should I do? Maybe buy one of each. All right, so we're going to do this. We're going to do creamy orange. I'm not going anywhere more on paint. There's no way. We could do blue, we could do white, we could do gray. And just good old white, you know. It's the desert. Wish we could say buy 3 of these. Confirm. So there it is. Purchase. And it's going to go here to Bakersfield. Okay. We will deliver your truck. Please note the truck spot here. Regular insurance paid already. Cool. How much we got left? 267. Purchase. I'm gonna add this location here. Actually, let's. Yep. 148. Do we have enough? We do. Look at that. Purchase. Yep. Okay. Now we have to go to the driver manager. We need to hire recruitment agency. We probably aren't going to have a whole lot to select from. We've already kind of picked the best of the best of the best, sir. So Tim. He's going to go here, and we're going to assign him to first truck. And we're going to take... I mean, what does it really matter? The eco drivers I'm not too worried about. Wow, these guys are all really low rated. We see he's got these wasteful eco points. I mean, I don't know. I guess we could do that. We'll try it and see how it does. It's probably not going to make us any difference. All right, now all we got is crappy drivers. But what are you going to do? Chris, sometimes they surprise you, you know. And we have a $1,000 finding fee for each of these, so we're going to be needing this $35,000 tomorrow because we're going to have a $6,000 payment coming out. But we should be able to overcome. So, driver manager. We're going to do long distance for all these guys first, so they can start taking longer hauls. And long distance, right? We should get them at least 3. So, there we go. Spent big money today. Wow, my truck, I don't know why I keep rolling backwards. My joystick is not calibrated or something. Alright, so let's get out of here. Oh, and I gotta sleep too, so we gotta find the resting position. Where is the rest spot here? It shows it, but it doesn't show where exactly it is. I mean, it looks like it's in. Let's do this so I don't get kinked up while I'm trying to find it. I think I might be able to pull in here and rest. That's what it looks like it's showing me on the map. And so when we next pay this loan off, we will once again take this garage, and we'll end up, you know, paying, expanding it by. What did I get stuck on? Come on, where's the rest spot? Why not, honey? There we go.
You don't have any more batteries.
I don't. That's a big problem because I'm going to run out of batteries on my joystick. Tell Ryan to give me the ones from his Xbox controller. These people eat batteries like there's no tomorrow, man. See this? Look at all the income I've already made. I went to sleep with 26,000 and I woke up with 39. Oh. I did turn the chance of rain up a hair, so I think we're going to see rain more often. Oops. I think I'm going to have to go back through the building. Arnold S. made $900. Chris A. made $274. See, they're even making money right now. Look at this. There's more money rolling in. So it's definitely worth it to do. It just sometimes it takes a long time before they start making a lot of money. And a lot of times these guys will not be able to make any money because they don't have long distance driving, so they can't get jobs going back once they get a job. It did that pretty good. That was all guesstimate right there. Oops, I guess I missed.
Oh, I like that truck too much.
You love that truck too much?
Yes.
Me too. I love this truck. It's awesome truck. How come what, Bubs?
How come the trail go off?
I took the trailer off on purpose because I wanted to park inside the building. Good, so it was a little teeny detour. Thank you, but it ended up being our good sleep spot. You farted lots of times? Was it a farty party? Yeah. A car party?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is there such a thing as a car party? I should probably turn. Right. Yep. Watch me get a ticket. All right. No tickets.
Yeah,
Like Indiana Jones. I'll get tossed off the airplane. No ticket.
no ticket.
Yeah. Yep, look at these guys. They're making money left and right.
One day can I watch Indiana Jones?
India Jones?
Please?
Someday.
Does it look like?
It looks like dun 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 dun. This is a big episode, man.
This is not
Next stop, Norman, Arizona. 15 hours and 8 minutes away.
all I
Like I said, once we get into Arizona itself, we'll be able to fly, and I think we'll make up a lot of time.
in a plane.
Pee-wee, what time is it, hon? Oh, we gotta go to bed soon. Actually, no, we don't. I don't have to get up tomorrow till 10. Oh, yeah.
Are you
Means I gotta go to bed at 2.
gonna leave?
Yeah, I got a wedding. You can get it started up, but you can't really get on the game because I don't have it loaded. It's gonna be a while. I got probably another half an hour, Ev.
Don't wear headphones. Then I'll have to go to bed like last.
No, you won't. I'll let you stay up and play. Oh, we can go faster. Sorry, folks. So driving 30 miles an hour in a 55.
Where is everyone?
Oops. I wanted them to stay on. There we go. Everyone's behind me, waiting for me to get moving. So I'm driving like a slowpoke.
Dad, can you plug headphones into your laptop?
Nope. Yes. Why would you plug headphones into the laptop? You want to listen to music while you're waiting? Music while you wait. Now we.
I want to
What time is it? 4 o'clock in the morning. Dino jump. Yeah, I think we'll be able to make the rest of the trip. Wow, the rain's really picking up. That's awesome. Isn't that funny? I just like literally tapped the slider over like 1 notch. And now it's gonna, whoa! It's gonna rain all the time. It should rain more though, it never, I guess you're the desert though. I mean really, how often does it rain in the desert? Sun should be coming up soon. It's 4:30. Whoa. Oh, thunder and lightning. Those are really wet tumbleweeds.
How can they roll across the road?
Sometimes they roll across the road, Mater. Sometimes they just do. Now we probably should stop and get gas. This has been like the most interrupted trip of the... Sometimes you do. Sometimes you go on trips and it's like you stop every 10 minutes, you know?
Can you hear anything?
Nope.
I can hear some of it.
Oh, I hate these intersections.
I can hear some of it.
I'm just going. Hopefully I won't get hit. The raccoons at morning? Are there raccoons tomorrow morning? You know, it's usually if there's a raccoon out during the day, it's not a good sign. It means the raccoon is sick. I'm hoping I can go through the scales there and just get that over with too, so I don't have to stop again. It can cost like $10. Look at that! I got $42,000. We went to bed. We woke up with $42,000. So we made like $15,000. So already you can see how fast you can make money with those garages. That's my daily payment right there. I am pretty much going to always try never to pee my pants, John.
In the game.
Usually truckers don't pee their pants unless they're having some drug problems.
Yeah, the pants. You know, don't pee on the pants. It's funny.
I guess it's funny. That's a little scary. Okay, that might... Oh, no, the gas was a lot of money. All right, here we go. Back on the road. Making that final push.
That's my farm.
Nice. Evelyn's got her own farm.
This is mine.
So we're coming into Barstow here. Which means we're getting near the border of California. Set the cruise control at 57.
I sold
Shut your mouth.
barley, canola, and corn.
Wheat, barley, canola, and corn.
I sold all of it.
Now don't buy anything. Just keep growing crops and making money. Don't buy stuff too early.
What?
Speaking of buying stuff, we got to buy a new tractor.
No,
That mod tractor that I bought. That mod tractor that I bought on our farm, Pee-Ree, doesn't work so good with that mud mod. So I'm gonna have to replace it. Monkey boy, do you love monkeys, John? Are you a cute? They're so cute. All right, here we go. So we're gonna take the turn off to Arizona. Sometimes they steal your stuff. That is true, and sometimes they throw poop at you. Monkeys are known for doing that too. They're poo chuckers. Oops, I forgot to use my signal.
I still have a little window closed because then the monkeys don't get the bullets in.
That's right.
So they only get the window.
Poo chucker monkeys.
But they get every duty, so you can't move it.
Yep, and so we should see that train bridge again, and we're almost into Arizona right now. We're on the southern end of California. There are no monkeys in this game. Well, it's not really a monkey game. It's a trucking game. Are there any boards? Yes, there's boards. Sometimes you see the little boardies flying over. No, people don't kill them unless they hit them with their cars. Oh man, one time, that reminds me of a story. One time it was winter, and when it's winter, all the birds gather by the electrical power plant in Cleveland because, obviously the water is warm there, so you have all these seagulls sitting on the water because the water is warm coming out of the electric plant. Well, I don't know what happened, but there must have been a down gust, and the birds were flying out, and they all got blown down onto the freeway in rush hour traffic. And so I drove through after this happened, and there were squished birds all over the freeway. It was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. There's just like spattered birds all over the freeway. Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, ew. So we had a rainy night, but it turned into looks like it's going to be a hot desert day in Arizona. Now, I shouldn't have to stop at the scales because I already got weighed.
That story in real life, don't.
That was real life. That wasn't real life. And it was gross.
Wait. No one wanted the cause?
I was not the cause. It had already happened when I got there. Look at that beautiful sunrise.
I hate sounds too hot. Hot days.
All right. You gotta stop pushing on my shoulders, mate. That kind of hurts.
I hate suns.
You hate suns? If there's like 10 suns and they're blazing on you, and then it's more than 90 degrees outside, and you have to shoot wedding photos.
Suns.
What, honey?
Please tell me you know how to sell
Daddy,
So what? I already sold it and took care of it. But we're gonna buy a new one on the next episode. What? Oh yeah, but you bought a bunch of them? Well, that stinks because you only get half your money back when you sell them. Well, some solar systems out in the galaxy have 2 suns, but most of them have 1. But there are lots of they call them binary systems. Now our solar system only has 1 sun, right? It's our star. It's our sun. But some solar systems have 2 suns, and they're called binary systems. It's called Ready, Set, Go? Or Ready, Jet, Go? Yeah, they must have gone to a different planet, huh?
I said Ready, Jet, Go.
Okay. No, here's the train bridge I was talking about. And we can go up to 75 now. So we should let's see what our times are looking like.
How do I say it?
We have 8 hours before we have to sleep, and see, I told you we'd catch up. We have 8 hours to get there, 8 hours before you have to sleep, and it's just going to get better as time goes on because we're going to be going faster and faster. I'm sorry, Evelyn, what? The cultivators, yes. Yeah.
Okay, I have one in the middle of my feet.
Oh, crap. I stretched out and I bumped my joystick on my table and I just turned all my settings off. No screen touching, mate.
Yeah, but that way
Unfortunately, I have to turn the cruise control off because I've got a traffic situation up ahead. Now, this traffic will slow down as we get near Kingman. These people. Because the speed limit drops to 65. So they all slow down to like 40 and then leave me lagging back here with my semi trying to get back up to speed.
Hey, Dad, how can we see people out of trucks?
I've got my truck.
How can we take out
I don't need to get out.
that?
I need to hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more.
Wait, do you have dogs on yourself?
Do I have dogs on myself?
No, call dogs.
Dogs?
Yeah, dogs.
Self dogs? I'm not aware of any self dogs.
Not self.
Not self dogs, just dog dogs?
Yeah.
How about logs? Dog logs.
I hate those.
So you eat them? You hate dog logs?
I hate those.
What about lumpy dog logs?
I hate those too.
I hate you just hate any kind of dog log, huh? What about regular dogs though? You like those? Yeah. They're cute. Sometimes they poop on you? That's another kind of dog log, huh?
There's also a board
This guy slowed way down. Whoa.
on a van window.
A bird pooped on my van window? I'm gonna have to wash it then, huh?
On this side. I don't know
What are you
what
talking about? That was like a 5 and now it's all the way here.
What are you talking about? Yeah, but you still lose half. I mean, you bought it for $5,000 and you're selling it for $2,500.
Ah!
You're losing half of your money. You still have a lot of money, but you lost a lot of money. You lost like $10,000 doing that.
Hey,
Sucks. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back. No. Okay, I'm stopping. I'm stopping. I had some guy ask me in one of my videos. He's like, well, can't you stop singing in your videos? Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more. No, he's a nice guy. I just said, no. That's never going to happen.
it's the road down. No,
Pretty much, there's no chance of that happening. Sorry.
no, bugs, no.
I had another guy yelling at me because my videos weren't 15 minutes long. He's like, these videos are too long. Don't you know how to edit? And I'm like, you know what? I said, I looked at the video he was talking about. It has like a 98% approval rating, 215,000 views with like 4,000 thumbs up and 10 thumbs down. And I'm like, I said, you know, I'm not too worried about it, but thank you. Freaking jerk. And this is coming from a guy who had no videos. He's like, well, you don't know how to edit. And I'm looking at his channel and I'm like, you don't have a single video posted. Come back when you actually post a single video. What's up, Monkey Mater? Monkey Mater, Monkey Mater. Okay, listen, I can't see if you stick your head in front of the screen there, buds. Buddus. Are you a Mater monk? Alright, are you ready to go to bed, matey? You're starting to act a little crazy. Usually crazy acting means it's time for nights. I'm cruising through Arizona here, mate. This is it. We're on 40. This has been pretty much an all-freeway trip, except for through Bakersfield. Whoa. Yeah, I like Arizona, too. High speeds.
Daddy, how do you go in the glass in real life?
At this speed, if you went in the grass in a car or a truck, you're going to wipe out. This would be a crash, for sure. It'd be like...
What happens if you go backwards?
I don't know, but you'd be pretty dead in this kind of accident. See, we're up to 48,000, man. We've made $6,000 or $5,000 since we crossed the border of Arizona. We're just making money hand over fist now. So the goal of the game, really, you need to get in as fast as you can, John, and get your loans paid off. But then also buy as many garages and upgrade them and get as many drivers going as you can. All right, what's up, John? What do you want to tell me, bud? What's so important?
What happens if the train goes backwards? Would the train go off the...
If a train was going backwards?
Yeah, the trail not going that way.
So if the train crashed into its cars?
No, not cars. That's the trails.
Trailers?
Yeah, go backwards. Would they go off the train track?
Yeah, they probably would go off the train track and be all smashed up. Trains are very heavy. Train engines are really, really heavy. What's the matter, Petey? Another what? Another cleaner?
Look,
What?
I have one of them on my field too.
All right, you have to sell them.
I have to sell too. I guess I need...
How'd you get so many cleaners? You kept clicking around with it? Or touching your screen? Well, if you click on the ground, it makes one. We're passing Shaolao. That's the pretty route. Shaolao. The guitar Shaolao. I'd like you to play a guitar Shaolao. Shiwoo.
Yes. I like that kind of band.
John, are you a silly boy?
I like that band. It's a top band with drums and every kind of sticks.
They have a drums. It's a guitar band with the drums with sticks.
Yeah. So that big.
Here we come to Holbrook. Boy, that was a nice fast trip. Now look, if we check out our GPS there on the left, we are going to need sleep pretty quickly, but we got 4 hours to the rest stop, and we're only an hour and a half or an hour away. So we gained 3. Actually, we gained, well, I mean, really, we gained like 6 hours of time because we could go 75 miles an hour. The GPS, I think, calculates at 55. So. What did you just say? You said you love your hand. You're gonna marry it. I think you're. Whoa! Almost to have an accident there. Oh, John. I'm going to marry me hand. Me hand and I are best friends.
Actually, you can't put your hand like that.
The hand plays the joystick and it plays the guitar. It runs the mouse and the keyboard. The wonders of the
Daddy,
hand.
can you even marry your mom? Your hand?
Nope.
Why?
You can marry your girlfriend and then she becomes your wife. Says you need to first unfold your equipment. You didn't open the. I think it's X. You have to select the harvester, which you have selected, to press X. I think.
What?
Look at your instructions, honey. It tells you right up on the left there. Unfold harvester. See? Who's gonna be able to go around these corners at 60 miles an hour? Come on. There's a little mishap there with the speed labeling. Beep boop. Beep boop boop. Beep poop. Boppo. Bijou, bijou. Bijou, bijou, bijou. You're gonna beat your hand up? Oh, easy. John, take it easy, brother. Brother. You could probably break your hand. He wants to do it.
I feel like I broke one of my bones.
You broke one of your bones?
No, I didn't.
You feel like you did, but you didn't. Well, that's good. I'd be sad if you broke your bones.
Yeah.
All right, so we have arrived for a successful, no-damage journey. We made it all the way, like, I don't know how many miles. I didn't check it when I first did it, but we made it a long, long way. Are you getting sleepy, Mater? I bet you are. I got so used to being able to see out of the back of my other truck. This one's a little harder to see where you're going. The dinosaurs roam the earth. The sky turns gray where you end and I begin.
What's for dinosaur, Dad?
But I will eat you alive. What?
What's for dinosaurs?
I'll be starting to yawn.
What?
Whoops.
What people for dinosaurs?
Baleful dinosaurs. Oops. Oh, rats. I'm out of space.
Danny,
Ah!
Harvester of sorrow. Uh-oh. Am I going the wrong way? Oh, this is supposed to go the other way. Oh, dang it. I could have just pulled right in and put it in there.
Don't kill person, I hope you know.
I'm not going to kill a person.
Kill one.
I killed a man.
Kill one.
I have to, what is that from?
Have you ever killed
From Open Season. When they hit the deer. He says, I killed a man. Yeah, I'm pretty much skunked. I didn't get started right. It's a huge field, Evelyn. Like our English fields, but smaller.
Daddy, I don't know that.
Oh, man. Yeah, this is all wrong. I'm all cattywampus now. Let's try this again. Yeah, shall we? All right. Now we're going to get it. You hate phones? Fawns? Like baby deer fawns?
How do I turn my hazard lights on?
I don't know what you're saying. I don't know. I don't know the key presses because I use a joystick. It's different. I think it's like the home button. Did you just call me Evelyn? Yes. Oh, this has been the worst parking job ever. There we go. Now we're...
What's your name, Dada? What's your name?
Because I don't know your name.
Daddy, what's your
Doodle-doodle-doodle.
name, Dada? What's your middle name?
So we had hours to spare. Shush. Quiet.
What's your middle name?
And we made $35,000. So we're up to almost $90,000 already in one day. Well, 2 days, really. All right, guys. I will sleep at some point. I don't know. I'll probably do it in the next episode. The downside to being where we're at, where we is that there's nowhere to sleep nearby except for actually, well, why on earth would you go all the way down here? Why would they do that? But I guess we will. You know what? Maybe let's do that. No, I think this episode's like 2 hours long already. So we'll do that in the next episode. We'll explore Sholo. We'll take a little nap and get some gas in Holbrook, and then we will see. Why can't you just? Oh, I see why they do that. I guess either way, it's about the same distance, isn't it? So we can get some freight going to Kayenta. We've been to Kayenta. We haven't been up the 191 though. Haven't been down to Sholo. I'd like to go down here and see what's down here, but that's going to be like a day trip because there's no way we're going to get freight to this area anywhere. There's no businesses or anything there. We haven't been to San Simeon yet either, though I don't think that's going to be real exciting. That's going to be more like Texas. So, or New Mexico. Thank you so much for being part of my channel. Thank you for watching American Truck Simulator. I hope you guys have been enjoying this series. I certainly have. I will see you on the roads. Have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help. And thank you for being here.